4 weeks, the final countdown of membership managed. If you are brand new and have not had the chance to get to know me, my name is Melody. I'm the founder of The Course Consultant. I help membership owners and aspiring membership owners create and grow their recurring revenue for their membership with referrals and retention. And over the last 4 weeks, I've been diving into membership strategies to help you create and grow your revenue in a simple, strategic, and really easy way. And so today, we're going to uncover over the next 15 minutes how to manage your membership with ease. So let's go ahead and get started. So today, I have some really exciting ways to help you grow your revenue, and that is through sustainable practices. Managing a membership can be easy when you have the right support. A lot of aspiring membership owners find that when they first launch their membership, it's hard for them to sustain their membership, and eventually they'll either burn out, stop selling it, or really not even like the membership and pivot to something else. This is why it's so important to create the ease and sustainable practices now so that you can grow your recurring revenue long term. Let's talk about how we can actually make that happen. The first step that we are going to be talking about today is how to keep members engaged. Engaged members stay longer in your membership, grow your recurring revenue, and also start to advocate for you with less prompting. And if you want more recurring sales, referrals are one of the most cost-effective ways that you can go about that. Number two, we're also going to be talking about creating streamlined support. This means that we're going to dive into the entire process of creating sustainable practices, not just for the membership, but really for your business at large. So if you're still deciding on what you need to grow sustainable practices, perhaps you're an agency or a membership owner or an aspiring membership owner and you offer services, these things need to be put in place now so that when you scale, you can do it a lot more sustainably. Let's talk a little bit more about today's training, which is the actual management piece. So getting this right first is really key and pivotal. Do not really wait until you're overwhelmed to create better practices for your management. Because when it comes to your capacity, you're going to find that there are bottlenecks that are keeping you from scaling your growth. And really, marketing plays hand in hand with your operations. So from an operational standpoint, you'll find more ease, and from a marketing standpoint, you'll feel excited to sell so that you can land more sales in your membership. Let's talk a little bit more about how it is important to keep your members engaged. Membership engagement looks differently depending on your membership model type and how you're delivering your membership. But engaged members are more likely to refer their friends, their family, their colleagues, and their clients if they are a business. It's actually more profitable to keep the members engaged rather than finding new clients. Now, we do want to keep a consistent lead acquisition strategy, but very important, very helpful for you to start think about ways that you can keep your existing members engaged. Because truthfully, the cost of acquisition, meaning the amount of money that you spend on getting new members, is very, very expensive. So let's save you money, let's grow your business, and let's grow that recurring revenue stream. Does that sound good? Let me know in the comments. Members who engage stay longer. There's a special thing that I want to talk about that's called a expansion revenue. And I talk a lot about expansion revenue on my YouTube channel. And if you're not subscribed to me, I have a lot of great stuff on that channel. And recurring revenue is, again, something that you can grow when you have a subscription-based business. But when it comes to expansion revenue, it's really building off of the base of customers that you already have on a monthly basis by either providing related services and offerings called expansion revenue, or providing more of the revenue through having people consume more. That might look like licensing products, having additional seats on a per seat basis. It could also mean expanding your revenue through related services, so cross-selling. So that could look like getting people into an event or a retreat or a one-on-one coaching service offer or a mentorship, an agency model, so many different ways, and I love doing this. And I love supporting members when they actually take the time to talk with me inside of my co-working rooms. in my membership. So I want to talk a little bit more about this funnel, and this is called the bow tie funnel. A lot of people are not familiar with the bow tie funnel. I want to actually break this down because a lot of marketers are only focusing on the top area. So if you can see here, it says attract, nurture, convert, engage, and sale. But what we really want to be focusing on is the entire customer journey. This is why they call it a bow tie funnel, because the idea is that people don't just come in and funnel out. We want to create a way for people to come in, stay in, get engaged, and advocate. The advocacy part, which is all the way here on the far right corner, brand ambassador, literally just happened to me last week. A member of mine actually posted on LinkedIn a really unprompted, unsolicited testimonial. So thank you so much, Jeff, if you're watching this. I really appreciate you. And this is what I want for you. I want your members to feel so excited that they're just going to go and tell all their friends because they are so thoughtful and very excited about the offer and the transformation that you have inside of your membership. And when we all want more testimonials for our marketing. So, if you want to fuel your marketing efforts with testimonials, we want to think about this process and we want to start thinking about ways to help your members see success. To do that, we need to think about how we're going to help them at each step of the process, not only from the time that they give us money, but from the time that they continue engaging with us and actually seeing the growth that they need to thrive. So let's talk a little bit more about this customer journey. What does it look like? How do we plan it? Where are the parts that people fall off? These are all really good questions. And I'd love to know from you if you have any questions about this. Drop me a comment and let me know. Do you have a funnel in your business? Comment yes if you're watching on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, tell me if you do have a funnel and is it working? So, funnels are basically a customer journey from the beginning of a relationship with a prospective client all the way to the enrollment of your membership student or client. This is really how we help people see that we are the solution for them. And it's really about a relationship. I don't believe in slimy sales tactics. I believe in creating and nurturing organic conversations and through other efforts like paid advertisement to help engage people to make the buying decision. Okay, so we have the customer journey at the start end. This is where they join in. This can be an opt-in form. This can be a chatbot. I have a really good friend named Tracy. Hey, Tracy, if you're watching this. Tracy owns a chatbot agency, and she and I worked together on a few projects for course creators in the past. And we talked a little bit more about customer journey on the chatbot, specifically for challenges and how important it is not only for people to sign up, but to actively engage in the conversation via chatbots or to show up live to a live streamed or Zoom call. And so each of you will have a different customer journey. Not everyone needs to have a webinar. Not everyone needs to have a podcast. Not everyone needs to have a tripwire offer. What we want to do is we want to find a sales process. And I was talking with one of my coaches about this recently, that's going to be sustainable for you so that it's automated, simple to continue to grow, and also can be scaled up using a paid traffic strategy or an alternative, sustainable organic strategy, or a combination of both. So, where they join in, where do they get nurtured? I talk a lot about this with my one on one mentors and how I help my mentees on my mentorship really get the leverage support that they need to grow the nurturing stage. Often people create these beautiful funnels and they're not taking up time to build that relationship with them, grow their audience, and deepen the connection. This is where you need to start thinking, what's the strategy for you? Are you going live every single week? Are you going to be putting out a podcast? Are you going to be posting organically on social media? Are you going to be doing audio shows? What does this look like? How much time do you need to commit to it? And what is the number of people that you need to actively have conversations with? Number 3 is the automated process. This automation process will again differ based off of every single specific membership type or sales funnel that you have. So if you have a book a call funnel, then this is going to look differently. If you have a webinar funnel, going to look differently. Challenge funnel, tripwire funnel, freebie funnel, whatever it is. If you don't even have a funnel, it's just one page. Again, there needs to be something that's automated, whether that's as simple as booking a call or something else. And again, what happens when people purchase from you? So that could be checking out of the checkout page. It could be booking a call, sending an invoice. This sales process will look differently depending on your package and price. Lastly, we're now going to be bringing people into student onboarding. This is where we're going to dive into this structure. How are we doing, friends? Are we doing good? Checking in. Comment below if you are getting traction on this, if this is making sense to you. Drop me a heart. Student onboarding is where you get people excited, you get people rolling in, you roll out the red carpet for them. And this is where people stop. They stop the customer journey here, and that is a tragic mistake. We don't want people to stop at onboarding. Again, if we go back to the previous slide, which we covered in the last area, we want to get people into this advocacy area where people are recommending us, where people are telling others, and where they buy again from us, right? Because that's going to be sustainable recurring revenue growth. So we stopped all the way at 5, but it continues. Let's keep going. Okay, so what does this look like for the customer success milestones? This is where we actually get to the part of advocacy. So we get people to enroll, we onboard them, we engage with them, we help support ongoing development and growth inside of our membership. We start seeing people engage in the calls if you have calls, attend the virtual events if you have events, or actually engage with the curriculum or the content by downloading resources, by attending virtual events, etc. This is going to look differently depending on the curriculum that you offer in your membership. And then number 4, support. How are they getting a support? Is there a support ticket? Do they send emails? Do they send DMs? And then finally, advocacy. How are you advocating for your members, and how are they advocating for you? You put so much time and energy in your membership. It's time to start seeing these advocates really show up for you and get that type of support. Okay? So we talked a lot about these 5 strategic beginning steps, and then we talked about the customer success milestones. I was talking with one of my members inside of my membership, and we were talking about trials and whether or not it's helpful to have a trial in your membership. And one of the trials that she has is a free trial, and then they're tracking results for that trial and seeing how it's going to convert. This is really great because now, once we have enough data, we can actually pinpoint the different types of things that we need to key into. For example, are people falling out on day 3? Are they not joining a Facebook group? Are they not accessing the resources? Is there a reason why they decided not to join? There could be a form. We could see where people are unsubscribing. We can see open rates, click rates. There's so many data points that we can look at over the course of 60 or 90 days. And this is the thing that people don't do. They start creating a funnel and they don't see traction within the first 20 days, but there generally isn't enough traction because there's not enough people coming in and there's not enough data that we have collected. So we need to generate new leads, look at the data, learn from the data, and make strategic shifts and pivots. And I love doing this stuff. It's so much fun for me. It is really my favorite thing to help people grow and see their recurring revenue come in and see where they need to make strategic shifts and pivots. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about supporting members. Supporting members is, again, a great way to help members see success. We want members to grow, we want members to see success, and it's okay. If you don't have your processes built out now, that's what we're here for. We're here to help you see that process improved over time. Also, you want to think about ways to have strategic and simple support. Let me talk a little bit more about support and how that looks like for many of my one-on-one clients. When I work with my one-on-one clients, I offer a high level of customer service and customer success. So that looks like managing a help desk. It means that I am supporting the ongoing operations of the business. I'm also making sure that there is things that's templatized, there's standard operating procedures. If you're not ready to invest on one-on-one support or you're not sure exactly how you can make this manageable, I recommend checking out this software called Talk.to. It's a really cool tool and it's free, and you can check it out. There's a support option available with a chat widget. It's a simple embed code, and you can also hire some on demand support if you're interested. There's a lot more expensive tools out there. I have tried many of them, but this is the free version. You can also have an automated onboarding webinar. I talk with a lot of scaling membership and group coaching program founders who often find that their onboarding practices are really messy. Things feel uncomfortably awkward because they don't have an automated sequence. They don't have a webinar where it's automated. They've been doing it manually for years or months or even weeks, and they're starting to feel the burnout because things are not where it needs to be in order to scale to hundreds of thousands of people. Now, if you wanted to hire a massive team, you could totally do that, but I just want to recommend that you start thinking about this now as you continue to grow. You also can think about having a chat widget like a Facebook chatbot or just a general chat widget area. There's so many of these chat widgets out there. Like I said, Talk To is one of them. Also, having clearly defined hours. If you have a family or if you have a significant other, you want to respect your time and you want your members to respect you. So respect goes both ways. So to have that kind of respect, really I recommend having defined hours in your membership. It's going to help make sure that you have a good experience, your members understand what your working hours are, and also it's a two-way street. Okay, so do you need help with this? I know this was a lot that we mapped all of this out. I want to talk to you a little bit more about how to get the support that I give to my members inside of my membership. So I want to show you this membership tracker. This is a membership tracker. You can download it for free. And basically what this does is it has first name, last name, email address, the date of the sign up, the payment plan. So are they on a monthly plan? Are they on a quarterly plan? Are they on a annual plan? Are they on a special deal? Did you give them something? Their status, are they active? Are they canceled? Are they pending cancellation? And then notes. Have they not attended calls? Have you seen that they're kind of showing signs of churn? I talk a lot about that inside of my group audit program curriculum, and I talk a little bit more about churn, why churn is really bad for your business, and why you need to focus on retention for long-term growth and success. And if you have questions about that, let me know and I'll send you the link to that special resource so you can learn how to leverage that group program curriculum and leverage retention for your membership. So this is a really great first go ahead of managing your members. You can write in notes. Maybe somebody had an email. If you're having your first 50 to 100 members, I really recommend using this template. You can also see if you have a second tier. So let's say that you have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. These are all things that you want to consider when you're creating multiple tiered membership. If you're only just a monthly and annual and the features are the same, probably don't need that tab. And then membership cancellations, you can create something that's going to say reason for cancellation, right? So really, really easy to help to see how easy and simple your management can be when it comes to your membership. And this is the part that people really fail at. They're not clear on why people cancel. They don't have a process for cancellation. And what ends up happening is they just feel sad whenever somebody leaves. And it's okay if people leave. People cancel all the time. I cancel things. There's no harm in people canceling, but if you're not getting the data on why people are leaving, then you're missing out on a strategic data point and actually you're losing out on sales. So if you can fix whatever is the reason, either by positioning to different fit clients, or number two, to actually focusing on the better retention, engagement, and operations of your membership, you're going to be golden. I hope that that was helpful for you today, but I just want to take a moment to just say thank you. I really love taking the time to get to know the folks that join me live. And I also really enjoy getting to know people on a deeper level. I have a master's degree in instructional design, if that at all matters to you. I'm a certified customer success manager, and this is what I love doing. I love sloth mugs. I actually am meeting, very exciting personal news, meeting my prospective adoptive children this Saturday. So really exciting news. I would love some support from you if you're just thinking about me this weekend. I am hoping that all goes well. musical theater nerd, anime lover, travel enthusiast, heading into Japan and Korea end of the year, and I'm going to visit some family in Michigan mid-November. So I'm very excited about all these trips that we're going to. And lastly, if you haven't joined the membership, hop inside. I would love to see you. I'd love to get to know and make some personalized recommendations for your membership or your future membership if you don't have one yet. And this is really perfect for you if you're looking for that step-by-step support. You're looking for something that's not just about courses and templates and resources, because truthfully, I have all of that. But if you're looking for a guided support, if you're looking for me to actually take the time to get to know you and create a strategy and plan for your membership, growth, referrals, and retention, I would love to do that for you. Real quick, I want to break down these payment plans for you to see which one is best for you. Silver option is great for a community. It's $49. I am going to cap that at 50 members. Once I've got 50 members in that pricing, I'm not sure I'm going to offer that again. So I'm not sure. I would love to know what your thoughts are on this. This is the best way for you to access ongoing curriculum calls. We have co-working sessions. I just had some co-working earlier today and it's been brilliant. Gold is really great if you just want to hop onto the group calls. The group calls are really great, and we're having some group calls next week for those that are interested in the Magical Memberships Challenge. They get access to that as well. And the VIP option, this is where I really get into the weeds of what you're doing. I actually create a full launch plan. I go into that a lot more into the challenge. It's so much fun. I have a blast getting to know you and how I can support you for your recurring growth goals. So, co-working is something that I really enjoy doing. Voxer office hours, again, something that I offer for my members. And then templates, right? So, I'm going to really quickly show you the Notion planner that I have. And I want to kind of show you this because, I really just want you to know how truly customized I create packages for my clients. So when you join the membership, not only will you get access to me and the co-working calls, I will personally create this goal planner for you. And what that looks like is every single quarter, we start to review the entire game plan. This is covering everything from your audience growth, your enrollment growth, your retention growth, all of the goals that you have for your membership. And we talked about that sales journey and why it's important to map out the customer journey. But if you are still starting on the membership and you don't have the offer yet, it's going to be something that you want to take a look at. So if you have a booked call funnel, if you have a challenge funnel, a webinar funnel, a trial funnel, this is all really good to see. And we're going to track it every single quarter. So I create a unique Notion template for you when you join. And from there, every time you come into the co-working room, we're going to be able to track it. So I'm just going to dive into one of these just to give you a peek at what happens when you have sustainable support. This is going to look like us looking at your email list growth, your December growth, your November growth, goal for new subscribers, the difference, what's your highest converting opt-in, what's not converting for you. I have one of my members who is a email marketer, and so you know all about why it's important to have email marketing, but maybe you just need to track it a little bit more efficiently. And maybe you're a social media marketer and you're very familiar with growing, but you really don't know where your leads are coming from. And so this is where I have this customized template where you can come in and I can actually tell you, look, come and take a look at this. I'm going to track your followers. You're going to write this down on your own, and I will come in with you to the co-working sessions and we'll map this all out together. Like I said, this is really, really, really important. Planning it out, we're going to cover lots of things like how to organize your day, how to organize your membership planning. There's so many things that we can get into here, and we're going to cover a lot more inside of the membership. So that's what you get when you join. And then lastly, you can see the curriculum co-working room. This is where I hang out. This is where I spend most of my time with my members. You can come in, get support, ask questions. I will literally look at your sales pages. You can just stop by, say hi, tell me about your day, drink a cup of coffee, wine, champagne, whatever you want, and we'll have a blast, right? So there's lots of templates and ways that I can support you. There's access to a lot of resources inside of the dashboard. Lastly, if you're still wondering about the membership and you're not quite sure if that's the right fit because you haven't started your membership, I really recommend you join the Magical Membership Challenge. This is my step-by-step 5-day training series. It's a lot more targeted. I'm going to cover very similar to this format, but every day you're going to get an email prompt. You're also going to get a workbook if you join the VIP option, and then you're going to also get access to co-working next week. So I hope that you can join me inside of co-working. This is my favorite thing to do today, and it's going to be just a blast. So today, that's the end of the session. If you have any questions about anything that we discussed, do let me know. I hope that this was helpful. Oh, yes, good question. Your badass bookkeeper asked, what level gets the Notion planner? All levels get the Notion planner. So that's for now. I don't know if I'm going to change that, but if you want to grab the Notion planner, come join me inside. You don't have to wait for the challenge to join me. It's $49 a month at the lowest membership level. So it's a lot of fun. The Notion planner is one of my favorite things for us to get involved in, and also just have a blast tracking all of the things to grow your revenue, your audience, your referrals, your retention, your email list growth, your social media growth, all the things. I'm so excited about it. It's my favorite thing. So I hope that this was helpful. Drop me a comment down below. Do you plan on creating a membership in 2022? If so, drop me a comment yes, and hopefully you can join me next week. Magical Memberships is kicking off November 7th. We're going to be running live every day until November 11th. I can't wait to see you inside next week's challenge. That's it for today's session, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Have a great